Hello ladies and gents. So, we have our blaster shell all washed up, per se. We have the whole blaster itself washed. Now we have to protect it against, well, chipping to the paintwork, which will happen, no doubt, during a LARP. So, way we're going to do that is by coating the whole thing in a couple of coats of varnish. Now, personally, I use spray matte varnish. This means that you don't start getting it turn a little bit white. Now, that can look cool on some blasted paint jobs. For this one, a frosting, probably not so good. So, first thing you'll have to do is remove everything again. So, where we put the side tack, most of the side tack rails on this one, they've got to come off again. Beyond that, once that's all done, we'll go downstairs because I use a spray-on matte varnish. Again, you are going to need to heat this up for about 10 minutes just to allow it to properly function. Again, I don't know why this works. It just does. So, I'm going to get the full blaster parts taken apart and I'll see you downstairs in the spray booth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you can see, I've laid out all the external components before I start spraying. So, there is no big technique to here. It is literally just make sure you get everything. Now the reason the blaster is upside down at this time is to ensure that you get any components that might marry up between the two and ensure that they are properly protected. Especially around the magwell, which is going to be one of the more hard wearing parts of your blaster, for obvious reasons. It also allows you to get the edges. Now make sure that you get as much as you can. Okay, that's dead. Thankfully, we've had a second can. So, again, as I say, just lathering it on. And as I said, this is matte varnish. Now the reason matte varnish is used by me is to make sure you don't get your blasters with a satiny sheen, which will happen if you use satin varnish. Now, there is another reason I'm trying to get as much of the sides of these blasters done while they're upside down. And that is so you don't have to go so close to the edge when you do the other sides. So, I'm going to finish doing these and then I'm going to let it dry. Now, varnish drying will take a lot longer than it does for a standard piece of paint. This sort of stuff, you want to make sure it's dry properly, so you give it, in my personal opinion, 2 hours to dry solidly and properly. So, ladies and gents, you're making sure that any external surfaces have a good coating. You can tell that by looking at them once you've done it, and they'll have a sort of damp sheen look on them. And when you do this, you'll notice sometimes that bits like cobwebs might appear on your fingers of where I'm spraying is actually in my garage, despite the glorious day it is outside. Yeah, cool. As you see, this blaster is going to take 2 full cans. So you're going to let that dry properly, and then you're going to come back to it in about 2 hours. You need to put 2 coats on your blasters of varnish. Don't ask me why, but you're putting 2 coats on any surface. So you spray it twice this way, turn it around, spray it twice the other side. Before spraying a second time, move the parts about. This means that nothing gets stuck to your spraying surface. Okay? So, I'm going to finish spraying this up properly, which is going to take me most of today. And then we'll see you upstairs in my booth area. Bye. Okay guys, so we've now done that, and that's varnished downstairs and waiting to dry. So, that's it. This is the end of the techniques videos. I hope these have been useful to you, and I hope they'll continue to be useful to you. If people have suggestions for further videos on these sort of subjects, I will be more than happy to do them. If it's specific blaster painting guides you want, place it in the comments below. So guys and gals, stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in the field at some time soon. This is your Goblin, signing off.